Okay guys, so here we are in the second exercise here. It's a T-bar row with a pad for your chest so that you can isolate and really get that squeeze in the top of the movement. So it's there's different variations if you want to hit upper back, middle back, lower back. For David, we're going to try to zoom in on his middle back. Okay, so you have to adjust your foot positioning and where you are on the floor and on the stand on the machine. So it's very important. So watch carefully. So depending on your height, it all depends where you're going to stand. So for me, I'm 5'11", he's even taller, so I stand off the floor. So I use a wide grip because I want to work the width of my back, the V taper, get my back as wide as possible. Okay, as you pull with the arms first. As you come to the top, your chest elevates slightly and you squeeze your lower back. Come down slow, feel the negative. Up, bring the chest off the pad, squeeze the back. That's a perfect, good. Good. So he has a slight elevation at the top in order to squeeze the lower back. He doesn't come down all the way. He doesn't straighten out his arms completely. They're slightly bent. Keep the connection in the muscle. That's it. Come on. Squeeze that lower back. Good. 15. That's it. Good job. So you know in bodybuilding they say that these competitions, they're won from the back. Is that what they say?
Yeah, most definitely.
So you always got to have a good back or it's going to be very hard to win any competition. You definitely got, when you turn around, it's lights out. If you got that V taper and that small waist and that X frame, that's what wins shows.
I agree with you.
Come on, 10, come on, 2 more, 11, 1 more, 12, up, hold it, down slow. You know, you look a lot bigger in person than in pictures.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The photos
like
aren't doing me justice.
He sends me pictures, you know, every week, every couple of weeks, but pictures don't do justice because he's a lot bigger than I imagined.
Dude, we need to get me a good
double,
photographer.
front double. Face the camera. So you see how you're kind of doing that?
Right. No, don't do that.
Because look, when you're posing, you always gotta remember the judges are below you. They're looking up at you like this. So if you're leaning too much back, they're not seeing the full development of your shoulders, the round muscle bellies. So when you do it, you get in it and you kind of lean forward.
Lean forward?
If you're like that, it's not good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, just slightly. No, open up, make yourself big. So when you come down, open up. Don't make yourself small. That's it. Stomach in, diaphragm, blow the air, lean forward slightly. That's it. That's it. Perfect. Chest up. There we go. Good.
Have to work on
See,
it.
and if you bring.
See, this whole time I've been doing it wrong. I've been like coming back and then coming.
Let me show you something. When you bring your arm back like this, you lose your lat.
Right.
You're not flexing your lat, you're losing your lat. If you bring slightly forward, look at your lat. Look at this, look at how your lat pops. When you go back, the lat disappears. Okay, so you gotta be at the right spot. Make the lat pop. You're not only thinking about the bicep, you're thinking about the lat.
Makes sense.
Okay?
understand you.
Next set. Come on. 9, come on. 10, come on. 11, one more. 12, hold it. Down slow. Down slow. So guys, I like to keep the intensity going, okay? My workouts take very little rest. Bodybuilders have to have also endurance. They have to have good hearts. So I always recommend my athletes to do cardio. Very important. 30 minutes a day is not gonna kill you. You're not gonna lose muscle. So it's very important. You get better workouts, you can grow bigger, you have better recovery. It's just very beneficial. He does cardio every day.
Every day.
If you look at guys like Jay Cutler, he's retired. What does he do every morning?
He does his jog, man.
Got it? 4, come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, one more. 12, down slow.
Are we doing another one?
Yeah, we're done.
Are we going to practice?
We're done. Put those back there. Yeah, we're just doing a little workout. He came all the way from Arizona to train with me, so shit. A couple of days.
Put him through the ringer.
Dude, he is. Dude, look at me doing them all stretched out right now. That is fun.
What's your next show?
I think I'm gonna wait till next year's Olympia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought you should have won.
It was close.
It was
But,
close.
yeah.
It was close. That was the good thing about it. But I guess it's just preference. You know, what you like better.
You can see too, like he's older than me. He got the maturity and density. Like from the back, it was just he kind of killed me from the back.
Yeah,
so
the one
it was
thing
game over.
The one thing I noticed, he had more density in his back.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you still had the great V taper, the lines, and the shapes. So just more training. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still got time, so.
That's it. The only thing I noticed is a little more density in the back and maybe a little more peak in the arms.
That's exactly what I was told. Yeah.
That's-
arms and back. Yeah.
The arms are great anyways.
Yeah. Thanks.
Next time you come to town, yeah, perfect.
Have a good workout, man.
Okay guys, so for our next exercise, it's our third exercise. We started with pull downs, we did some T-bar, and now we're gonna come back here. We're outside at Gold's Gym Venice. It's iconic green wall. As you can see, everybody loves a picture on the green wall. But now we're gonna come down to some rows. We're gonna do some special rows with a different type of bar. It's like a hexagon type bar, but we're gonna do some heavy rowing. Well, as heavy as David can push it. He's not used to training with me, and I go pretty heavy, so I'm gonna take it easy on him. But that's it, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so for this exercise, you use the same principles as a conventional row with an Olympic bar. The best thing about this bar is it allows you to bring your elbows further back to get that squeeze. That's why we use this bar. A lot of people say, well, why do you use that bar? What's so special about it? Well, the reason is you can bring your elbows further back. What does that mean? You can get extra squeeze in your back. Where with an Olympic bar, your range of motion is restricted. So here you go. Bend the knees slightly, chest up. Try to pause slightly at the top and get that squeeze. You can stand a little taller in the legs. Less bend, less bend.
Right
Good.
here?
Yeah, perfect. So this front bar, Dave, is almost gonna hit your stomach almost. Bring it in. Sit a little taller, you're bent too much. A little
Right here?
taller, more. Right there,
here?
good. Right there. 1. Good, 2. 3. Come on. 1. 2. Two more. Come on. 1, good. 2, good.
I'm gonna have to go lower in weight.
That's different, huh?
I can't. Yeah, I've been like way down here and pulling it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go lighter.
So you don't have to bend that much. First of all, the more you bend like that, there's more stress on your lower back. So if you stand a little taller and feet a little bit wider apart, you get more stability. Okay. So you should only be bent about a little more bend. Yeah, right there. That's as much bend as you need. Okay? Perfect, like that. It's a tough exercise. Because first of all, you're crunched down, it's hard to breathe. You know, and you're trying to pause at the top of the movement, get the squeeze. There's a lot of things you got to think about. But the more you do them, the easier it's going to get. That's it. And this bends over more, a little more. That's right there. That's it. Good. Get that squeeze. Good. Good. Come on. Burn it. Come on. 3 more. 1. 1 more. So Dave, I'm sure you've always wanted a picture on the iconic green wall.
That's what everybody wants, right?
Do you deserve it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Been dreaming about it for a long time.
I think we got one back when you were 16 years old.
You're gonna have to find that photo in your vault. You have a vault of photos, man.
That's for sure. It's amazing. I met David with his father. You know, when he was 15 years old, they walked in the gym, and I spotted this guy, and I said, "Wow, that kid has potential. Who is he?" Right? And then you came and talked to me.
And I saw this guy in the magazines in Roswell, New Mexico, training Hidetada Yamagishi and Jay Cutler. So I immediately knew who he was as well, you know. So I walked in here and I was doing curls, like watching Eric, you know, like, because I knew who he was. So it was cool, man.
You can always tell someone that comes from an athletic background. Like, you know, I come from, soccer. I played hockey. I played baseball, track and field. You can always tell the muscle is more mature. And when I saw you, I said, that kid is not only a bodybuilder, but he's an athlete.
I weighed 192 at the time, and I weigh 210 now, so I wasn't too far off. I was almost about the same size. So.
But don't forget, there's pictures of you off season where you're 265, right?
Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
That football
Back in the
one
football days.
That football picture you posted last week.
That was pretty crazy.
Very big.
267, but my diet was horrendous though. I was eating triple Whoppers.
But you needed the weight for football.
That's true, yeah. A little bit of padding.
Let me go. If you see this guy's football reel, unbelievable. Incredible. On YouTube, you can check it out. David Chavers.
He's too kind. He's too kind.
Here we go.
There we go. There we go. Right there?
Yep, perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. 13. 2 more. 1 more. That's a good.
Woo!